Last month we did a hive split only to find out we didn't have an extra lid, so we grabbed a piece of sheetrock that was lying around, which worked surprisingly well, but with the winter rains just around the corner, I really needed something more substantial. I hadn't used my screw advanced box joint jig for a while, and when I haven't used this jig for a while, it takes a bit of time to get the setup just right, but once it's dialed in, I can run 4 pieces at a time. The parts are then flipped over and run through again, and it's all done. Another nice thing about this jig is that without anything more than a standard blade, you can make any size of fingers that you want. I'm just making 1/8 inch fingers here. This isn't fine furniture, so I'm just doing a quick glue job on the corners. Essentially, I'm just making a box here, and since the dimensions of every box is different, I don't really have an efficient way of gluing, but I do have a lot of clamps. For further strength, I'm going to sink the lid. I could have rabbited out the edges before assembly, but the blade would cut through the corners, making holes that have to be plugged. This router bit cuts the rabbet without going through the corners. I could chisel and square out the rounded corners, but instead I just round off the corners of the bottom board. Some of this wood is not of the greatest quality, but a little patching and sanding doesn't take much time. Nailing sheet metal to bee lids is common and works really well, but last year I made a lid using fiberglass, so I'll do the same here, mainly because I already have some glass in the shop, and anyway, why cover up the woodwork? Okay, it's time to peel off the sheetrock, which has served us so well this summer, and put on the inner and top lids. So, this is just a quick job. It's hot enough outside that I don't really feel like putting on my bee suit just for this. What could go wrong? And just like that, I've lost my interest in this project. There are plenty of other safer things that need to be done around the yard.